We're on day 56 today of our daily walk through the scriptures for 2026. And we're reading Leviticus chapters 21 and 22, Mark chapter 11, and Psalm 27. Now, Psalm 27 might just be my favorite psalm, and it also may be everything we need to hear today, everything we really need to understand. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my faith. Of whom shall I be afraid? We live in a crazy, chaotic world. And unfortunately, sometimes that world also feels filled with uncertainty and fear. We live in a difficult and uncertain political and economic times. And we each have days that, for one reason or another, seem like they're too much to handle. Our world is full of crime and poverty and social injustice and hunger and war and all kinds of really difficult things. If we look outward into our world, we may feel like we have plenty to fear, that we have many things to be seriously afraid of. Yet as followers of Jesus, we do not need to focus our thoughts and our lives outwardly. We can instead focus our hearts and our minds and our very beings inwardly, focusing on Jesus and the many promises of God. The psalmist's words, written over 2,500 years ago, are just as true now as they were then. God is our light, our salvation, our stronghold. And knowing that and putting our full faith and confidence in God, regardless of the chaos of the world, how can we possibly be afraid? Fear is not part of the promises of God, friends. Light and protection and salvation and grace are. And we can rest in those things no matter what goes on around us. This psalm is so rich in meaning and promise, you might just want to read it through a few times today, as I did. Verse 4 says, "One thing I ask from the Lord, this only do I seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life." And then it goes on, "For in the day of trouble, he will keep me safe in his dwelling." All the days of our lives means just that, all. Days of sorrow, days of joy, days of worry, days of rest, days of trouble, days of peace, all days. And the bottom line is we don't need to face trouble alone, no matter what kind of trouble. We can be confident that God will take us in, protect us, keep us safe no matter what happens in our lives or the world. Perhaps my favorite verse of this psalm is the very ending. "I remain confident in this. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait for the Lord, be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord." Let's remain confident in the Lord today and every day. Let it be, dear Lord. Let it be.